Hi everyone, Cosmic Mango here, your favourite mango from outer space. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my opinion on the top 10 removals for Commander that you can buy on a budget. I've done quite a bit of research here, and I believe the cards listed in this video are optimal, strong, and offer great versatility. I hope you enjoy the video and find a great card to throw into one of your Commander decks. Now without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So number 1, Lignify. A tribal enchantment tree folk aura spell that costs 1 green and 1 colorless mana to cast. It says the following: Enchant creature. Enchanted creature is a tree folk with base power and toughness 0/4 and loses all abilities. This is a great card for Commander because we can use it on our opponent's commanders, making them pretty much useless, as it will lose all its abilities and sit on the board as a very boring tree folk with only 0 power and 4 toughness. And we get the cast this for at low cost of just 2 mana. I think this card is superb and can definitely help you save the game from a sticky situation. You can buy this card for around $1.30. Number 2, Natural State. An instant spell that costs 1 green mana to cast, and it says the following: Destroy target artifact or enchantment with mana value 3 or less. This is a fantastic removal spell, as we get a wide range of either destroying an artifact or an enchantment, as long as they have 3 or less mana. This means we can blow up Soul Rings, Mana Crypts, and any other powerful commander staples you can think of with 3 or less CMC, all for just 1 green mana and at instant speed. It's amazing, it's run a lot in cEDH, you see it often in high level commander play because of just how good the card is, and it feels good blowing up a Soul Ring for just 1 mana. You can buy this card for around 15 cents, very budget friendly. Number 3, Go for the Throat. An instant spell that costs 1 black and 1 colorless mana to cast. It says the following: Destroy target non-artifact creature. This is amazing. We get to wipe out a massive variety of range of creatures with this removal spell, and it only costs us a total of 2 mana at instant speed. You can use this to deal with a massive amount of commander staples in the format, or even save it for a huge creature your opponent is using to wreak havoc. Well, you're going to be stopping the havoc with this card for just 2 mana, so it's great. You can buy this card for around 25 cents. Number 4, Flame Slash. A sorcery spell that costs 1 red mana to cast, and it says the following: Flame Slash deals 5 damage to target creature. This is a nice removal spell, especially for red, as it only costs us 1 mana and we can deal 4 damage to any creature. You can remove a huge amount of commander staples with this card, such as Thrasios or Tymna. The only downside is it's at sorcery speed, but I think the fact it only costs 1 mana makes up for it. If you're running Lightning Bolt, then throw this into the mix as well, and they work wonders together. Some may argue that Lightning Bolt is a better option, but often I find the 1 extra damage on this card really helps a lot more than people expect it to. Yep, we lose that instant speed, but we get 4 damage, again for just 1 mana. I think it's good, very, very good, and it's come in handy many times for me. Number 5, Despark. An instant spell that costs 1 black and 1 white mana to cast. It says the following: Exile target permanent with mana value 4 or greater. This can hit any permanent with mana value 4 or greater, which offers us a massive amount of versatility. It's at instant speed, and it only costs us 2 mana to cast. You can't go wrong running this card. You can also get around indestructible with this, as it exiles it instead of destroy. I can't stress enough how powerful this card actually is. Many top level commander decks run this card, as it is very powerful, and many top level commanders are +4 CMC, so the possibilities of this card is great. It always will be great. You can remove things with like Atraxa with this, for example. You can buy this card for around 25 cents. Number 6, Chaos Warp. An instant spell that costs 1 red and 2 colorless mana to cast. It says the following: The owner of target permanent shuffles it into their library, then reveals the top card of their library. If it's a permanent card, they put it onto the battlefield. Chaos Warp is a lot of fun to play, as it's always a gamble on what your opponents may find. They could switch the target you removed for something huge and scary and way worse, or they could just fizzle with nothing to cast or something very small and useless for the current board state. Overall, in my opinion, the card always performs in your favour, and for the low cost of 3 mana at instant speed in red, this removal is fantastic, and most mono red decks will run this card. You can buy this card for around $1. Number 7, Darksteel Mutation. An enchantment or spell that costs 1 white mana and 1 colourless mana to cast, and it says the following. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature is an insect artifact creature with base power and toughness 0/1, and has indestructible, and loses all other abilities, card types, and creature types. You can cause havoc with this card. This is very similar to the first card on this list, which was Lignify. However, it's way more annoying and hard for your opponents to deal with. Often you can completely shut down an opponent's commander with this card, as it turns their commander creature into a 0/1 with indestructible, which means they can't just block, let it die, and then get their commander back. No, it has indestructible, so they've got to find an interesting way to remove it from play, so then they can recast it from the command zone. It's great fun for us to play. It's bad for your opponents, as that's why it's on this list. It's just brilliant. It's a really good card. It costs around $2 to buy. It's definitely worth picking one up. Number 8, Bounty Agent. A human soldier creature that costs 1 white and 1 colourless mana to cast. It says the following. Vigilance. Tap, sacrifice Bounty Agent, destroy target legendary permanent. That's an artifact, creature, or enchantment. It also has 2 power and 2 toughness. I love this card, as it's a body we can use for blocking or attacking, as it has vigilance, and then when we are in a desperate need for removal on either a legendary permanent that's either an artifact, creature, or enchantment, we can tap this creature to remove it. It's easy to use, and it offers a large range of removal at a very low cost of only 2 mana, and a very low activation cost, which is free. You just got to tap. You can buy this card for around 22 cents. Dismember. An instant spell that costs 1 colourless mana and 2 black Phyrexian mana to cast. It says the following. Black Phyrexian mana can be paid with either 1 black mana or 2 life. Target creature gets -5/-5 until the end of the turn. In a format with 40 life, any Phyrexian mana spell is very powerful, as you often will be paying life totals instead of the mana costs, because again, 40 life is loads. So if you've got to pay 2 life, even 4 life early on, it's definitely worth it, and you can really get ahead of people quickly. The fact Dismember will likely be cast only 1 colourless mana is insane. We can even destroy indestructible creatures with this card, as it places a -5/-5 on the creature, which bypasses the indestructible rule. It's an excellent card, very, very powerful, and it's often found on higher deck levels of Commander, or even in the cEDH format. You can buy this card for around $2. Number 10, the final card on this list. Resculpt. An instant spell that costs 1 blue and 1 colourless mana to cast. It says the following. Exile target artifact or creature. Its controller creates a 4/4 blue and red elemental creature token. Exiling is drawn, and this can hit a heck of a lot of targets, making it a very powerful instant spell for just 2 mana. The fact your opponent gets a 4/4 elemental creature really doesn't matter at all. This card does wonders. It wins games, it gets you out of sticky situations, it removes massive staples in the format, it does a lot of great stuff. You can buy this card for around 30 cents. Okay my friends, that's the end of my list. Do you like the cards I've chosen? Do you think they are good choices? I'd love to know your opinion, so please share it in the comments section below. And if you have any other alternative cards, drop a comment on that as well. Tell me what your favourite budget removal spell is, I'd love to know. If you've enjoyed this video, drop a like, it really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe for future content. Hopefully I'll be around for a long time making these videos, so if you like them, it'd be great to see you again. As always, thanks so much for watching, goodbye, and have a wonderful day.